Hello everyone and welcome to the Dynadoofs Racing Bathurst Passing Guide. This is a collection of my favorite spots to overtake, though you may find opportunities during the race to make overtakes all over the track. Our first recommended spot to overtake is Turn 1. Despite the name Hell Corner, there is some fortuitous banking on the turn, which allows an inside overtake. The key here is to make sure you are alongside the car on the outside going into the turn, forcing them to take the wide line and hopefully leaving you enough space to get by. The overtake here on the Mercedes is a good example of making sure you are alongside before the turn and on the throttle as soon as possible on exit. You can see here from the TV view, you get right alongside the Mercedes, leaving them no option but to take that outside line, allowing you to get on and go on to the next turn. This next spot I recommend is Turn 2 at Griffin's Bend. This is another banked corner. We prefer the inside line, though with enough confidence an outside line overtake is also possible. Make sure you're always leaving enough room for the car next to you, and again, you want to be on the gas as early as possible. You can see here I'm right along the curb, forcing them along that outside line, and on the gas very early and gone. From the TV view here, you can see a pass on a Ferrari going into the same turn. You want to be alongside them as long as possible, braking a little bit earlier than normal, all the way along the inside and up and gone. This next spot's one of the more dangerous options, but an option nonetheless. I like to send my car up the inside into turn 18 or Forrest's elbow, but this move can only be achieved if you can get beside the car you're trying to pass before they turn in. Be careful that the car you are racing may be on a different line than you're used to, so this move should only be completed if you can't get past them elsewhere or you're confident that you can get to the corner before them, forcing them to that outside line. You can see I completed a few here during this race, cutting into the inside, leaving them no option but that outside line. From the overhead view, you can see there is actually quite a bit of track still. You could be a little closer to that other car. But again, you want to have the best exit here as it's a very long straight, so try and focus on getting a good exit. The next spot is at Turn 21, or the Chase. This should be a fairly standard overtaking spot, and I again prefer the inside line to overtake. Make sure you're braking earlier on the inside line, but not so aggressively that you're not beside the car on your right. This will allow you to hold that tighter inside line and move through the turn, hopefully completing the overtake by the exit. You can see here from even a little bit further back, you can dive up that inside line, use as much as track as possible in order to complete the overtake. If you didn't complete the overtake at the Chase, our next spot is the last turn of the track, Turn 23 or Murray's Corner. This should be another easy spot to get alongside and keep the inside line. There's a lot of track to work with here, and a switchback can also be lined up fairly cleanly if they defend well. Make sure you are alongside in the braking and braking a little bit earlier on that inside line. Thank you for watching this guide. Hope it helps you with the upcoming 12 Hours of Bathurst. If you want to check out our live stream, we'll be running it live on Twitch on Late Drop Media.